Hi, everybody. Dan Illman here, taking a look at the feature race on the Monday card at Assiniboia Downs. It's opening day at Assiniboia. Race number 3 is the feature, the Go Go Lolo Overnight Stakes at 5 furlongs for fillies and mares. Let's take a look at this field. Our coverage is presented by our friends at Assiniboia Downs, home to the Manitoba Derby. The summer meet opens on Monday, May the 25th. It concludes on September the 15th. Post time, 7:30 p.m. Central, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and join them every race night at 6:45 p.m. Central for ASD Live with Kurt Marshall and Stretch, expert tips and insights before each race, best bets of the evening, lots more, one show you really don't want to miss. And take a shot at the popular wagering menu here. Remember that there is a $10,000 guaranteed pick 4 pool each night of the meet. Watch and wager with DRF bets. Follow at Assiniboia Downs on Twitter and Facebook, and head on over to asdowns.com for more details. Race number 3, the Go Go Lolo overnight at 5 furlongs. Pace is at a premium. We throw up the Timeform US pace projector for this race. 2 horses should be prominent. The 3, Miss Imperial. The 4, I'm a Barn Cat. You see that blue bar on the Timeform US pace projector? In Timeform US parlance, that means that they're expecting this race to favor horses on or near the early lead. So you might want to give a little bit of advantage to those 2 horses. The number 1 is Videra, and Videra really looked sharp in her most recent race at Century Downs. Let's watch that. It was way back on October the 14th. She blew these horses away to the tune of a career best 73 Beyer speed figure. Now, she got up close to a relatively moderate pace going 7 furlongs, and turning back to 5 furlongs, she might have a little bit more work to do coming from off of the pace, but there's no denying she's sharp. And take a look at this formulator fact for her trainer. Over the past year, with horses aged 3-year-olds on and up on dirt, last out winners at that, 10 for 17, a $4.65 ROI. This mare might be a horse to watch at a bit of a price. The number 2 is Broadway Bonney, who comes into this race sharp. She's won 4 out of her last 5 starts. Form is not an issue with Broadway Bonney. It might be surface. She's never raced on dirt. Being a Woodbine-based horse for her entire career, she has raced exclusively on synthetic and turf, including her most recent start, a pretty good performance to conclude her 3-year-old campaign. She's going to win this race with a 79 Beyer speed figure, and while I didn't think the race came back strong from a class perspective, she fits in the Go Go Lolo overnight stakes. I'm a little concerned that 5 furlongs is sharp. I'm a little concerned that she's going to be a bit of an underlay in this field because she's never raced on dirt. I'm a little bit concerned about the pace situation, but I think she's going to come with a late run. Miss Imperial is the number 3. Miss Imperial has won races at Churchill Downs, Aqueduct, Belmont, Fairgrounds, Oaklawn Park. She's kept good company while doing so. Timeform US has her close to their pace. She has solid Beyer speed figures. There are a lot of things going in her favor, and take a look at Miss Imperial's formulator fact. Trainer over the past 3 years with horses aged 3 and up, making their second start after the claim in dirt sprints. 8 for 13, a $6.37 return on investment. Her last race at Oaklawn I thought was solid. She didn't make the lead in that race. She was in the pocket down inside taking a little dirt, and she just finished evenly along the rail. In this race, expect her to be more forwardly placed. 5 furlongs is not an issue for her. In my opinion, she's the horse to beat. The 4 is I'm a Barn Cat, another horse that can be close to the pace. And I'm a Barn Cat, another horse making her second start off of the claim. Now, she was in a tough spot first off the claim at Fonner Park. The horse that won that race came back to win another stakes race, the Swihart Memorial at Fonner with a 65 Beyer. That horse has now won 4 races in a row. I'm a Barn Cat was in tough that day. Turning back to 5 furlongs could be key for this horse. I think this is her favorite distance, 5 furlongs. She was listed as a vet scratch on April the 21st. She has come back with a local workout, however, and she should be up close to the pace. I think she'll be fit and ready to go on opening day Monday. Fat and Bitter is the number 5. Fat and Bitter comes from Woodbine as well, but Fat and Bitter at least has winning dirt form. The problem is Fat and Bitter's current form isn't very good. Her last race, her first start off the claim, she was beaten a country mile by Broadway Bonney. She ships in, and she's got to face Broadway Bonney again. Fat and Bitter, perhaps a horse that you might want to consider on the bottom of single race exotics. She's capable with a late run. I'm a little concerned, though, that she might be outrun in the early portion of this race. And the horse that I believe has most upside potential, the most long-term potential of any horse in this race, is the number 6, Exactly. She had a big 3-year-old campaign. She won half of her 8 starts, including this race at Century Downs, going 7.5 furlongs. Co-career best by her speed figure of 72. She took over at the midway point. She's striding away to a very comfortable victory. I wonder if 5 furlongs is a little bit sharp for her, and if this race off of the layoff is just a starting off point for something longer down the road. Again, I think she has a lot of talent. I just wonder if this 5 furlong race, in a race where there's not a lot of speed, is going to set up right for her, but Exactly is a horse with a lot of potential. We take a look at my top selections for this race. I'm going to go with the 3 Miss Imperial. Just a lot to like, as I mentioned in the analysis. I think she gets the jump on the top competition turning into the stretch, and I think she's going to hold off the closers. I went 3, 2, 6, and 7 in the Go Go overnight on Monday. Race number 3 is an approximate post time of 8:31 Central. Best of luck.